Hi, welcome to my Scrappin space. I'm Joni Martin. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator located in Southwest Wisconsin. Let's get my face out of the way and talk about a brand new kit I think you're going to love as much as I do. So in August of 2025, Stampin' Up released 3 kits, and this is one of them. And the kit is called Brighten Your Day Kit. It makes 9 cards, 3 each of 3 designs. And before I show you the cards, let's talk a little bit about the pieces. So it comes with the sentiments already done for you. And it comes in multiple languages. And so the top row is the English, which are the ones I'm going to use. But what I want to point out is these are great little labels. And if you don't wish to use I'm thinking that's German, I don't know. But you can turn it over and stamp on here. Oh, I just ripped it a little bit. And you still have a great label. So there's still a use for these blank labels. Then there are 3 different cards. Each have a different color base. They kind of have that overall look. And it has matching envelopes. This is really just a stunning kit, and one that, I'm not kidding, you can't go wrong with. If you've never made a card before, you'd be able to do this one. In fact, I'm going to show you a couple tips that may make it even easier. So this one goes with the fern card, obviously. This one goes with the beautiful blue that has birds on it. And this is the floral. So let me show you the cards, and then I'm going to make one of each with you just to show you how easy they are to make. So this one says, hoping this brightens your day. Isn't that gorgeous? There's a lot of reasons you could send that card. And the inside is blank, so you can write in it. This one says just a little note. And as I was saying, you could stamp on the back. I think this would be a really pretty anniversary card or a sympathy card. So I may not use that. I may stamp something else on the back of a label. And then look at this. This would also be a gorgeous sympathy card. I love this sentiment though. You make the world a better place. So let's make some cards. And again, the kit is called Brighten Your Day. We'll set these aside. This is the first one we're going to make. And so this goes with the purple. I'll get these extra pieces out of the way. And the directions are very clear. And what we're going to do is, let me just grab the directions. I put them too far away. So it shows you, when you open the kit, right here, it shows me the pieces I need for each card. The dark circles mean I'm going to use glue dots. And this one means I'm going to use dimensionals. And they come in the kit. So there's your dimensionals and there's your glue dots. I'm going to use some I already have open rather than keep opening them. And then for the directions for this one, see the dark circles? That tells me where to put those little glue dots on there. And the other thing is, so this doesn't happen to you, I had to look, and you can use either side of the card you want. I think I want to use this side. Before I attached the glue for this one, I almost put it on the wrong side, which would not have been the end of the world. But then it would go like this. But you know what? When I look at that, I think I kind of like that next to the fold. Let's do that. So you can use the glue dots that come in there, or I'm going to use multi-purpose glue. And I'll tell you why. I'm not a very patient person, and those watching already know that about me. And I don't always want to putz with taking the backings off of the glue dots. But if you're going to use multi-purpose glue, you're going to use you're going to do not what I just did. See how I have a whole blob? So then I'm going to pick that up. I opened a new one. And we're just going to keep working from there. So if that happens to you, you haven't ruined anything. You're just going to pick it up. Consider that like your source of your glue. Because when you push this down, what you don't want is glue coming out on your card. So that's not going to spread anymore. I've kind of used up all of it. This is really light. It isn't like you need. And what I'm tending to do is just putting dots of glue rather than like a whole smush of glue. And I find this quicker than pulling the backs off of glue dots, but that's me. But the other thing I would tell you, I like using the multi-purpose glue because then I can kind of move it around to where I want. So I'm going to take this and decide I like it on this side. So here's the good news. Whichever side you put the glue on and you put, you turn it over to put it on your card, it's going to work. Then they're telling you to cut the twine, and they're saying 12 inch. I did 12 inches. I couldn't find a number on here. So I did 12 inches for this card. And then they do kind of a loop-de-loop. Nothing's knotted. They just kind of wind it around. Guys, I'm not good at that. So here's what I do when I want to use the twine. I just do my bow, which is 2 loops, knotted. And it's pretty open bow, like you want a lot of it showing. And look at that. I now have this same shape. I have a loop and a string, a loop and a string. So then there are dimensionals, and dimensionals, think like pieces of foam that come off sticky. And they just kind of put them there and there. And I can see on there where they're putting them. And here. And here. And then you're going to peel the backs off. Now this is one trick I learned. Don't peel them all off. Just peel one side off and lay it down. And see how this is just going to catch that? Like so. And then peel off the other side. And catch it. So you kind of have it coming up all ends. There you go. And then they have it right over the flower. I'm not sure I want to do that this time. I think I want to kind of come maybe right there. Hope this brightens your day. Now, I think it would be more bright if it wasn't crooked. So we're going to just gently lift it. This could happen to you too. It could come on crooked, and you're just going to gently lift it and scooch it where you want it. But how easy is that? And it's a beautiful card. Card 1 is done, and it goes in the envelope with the matching color and the matching, like this is flowers. Okay, this blue one might be my favorite. So you have the blue, and this says just a little note. And then I just want to talk a little bit about pulling these out. It's not so much that you're going to pull them out, it's that you're going to hold on to them and you're going to peel away the background. See how you're just kind of letting it loosen from the background? But you want to hold on to it while you do that so that it doesn't rip. And just like that, gently, gently, yep, we're almost there. Pulling the background away. There we go. And we're going to fold our card. This one folds this way. And let's see if I like one blue. I like this blue better. And this sits here. And it kind of goes like this. Now, you could use the glue dots. You could use the multi-purpose glue. I like it a little looser, but I don't want these to come up and catch when you're doing it. So I think we're going to go back to multi-purpose glue. And there's some big, can you see there's some big spots here I have that I can put glue on, or that you could put a glue dot on. And it's white on white, so you can't really see where I'm grabbing, but I'm just pulling glue wherever I can find a spot big enough to catch it. And there's some over here. Some there. There we go. Then, very gently, because I don't want to get my fingers in the glue, I'm going to set this down. But because it has the glue, I can kind of move it around till I get it where I want. And I think I want that branch to be even with the edge of the card. And then I'm just going to push down. Isn't that gorgeous? Now, honestly, I'm not as big a fan of the twine, so that's going away. But this one's going to get dimensionals on the back too. And again, I am not sure that I will use this for a note card, but I want to show you how to put together. I think I'm going to turn it into Anniversary or Sympathy. And then I'm just going to catch it right here. And see, that's also, oh, I don't want to get all, think about what I'm doing here. I don't want to cover up my little bird. But there we go. Isn't that pretty? These cards. Again, look at the envelope it comes in. So easy, so gorgeous, and you get 9 cards. Okay. This one was probably the trickiest to get out, so I left it in to show you. Very, very gently. It's a beautiful die cut, but there's so many tiny pieces that you're very gently going to pull the background away, just like that, very gently. This piece here, right here at the top, wanted to rip on me. So very carefully, I'm going to pull that back out, just like that. Very carefully. Look at that. Now, this one does matter which side I put the glue on, and this is how you tell. I love that saying. This has to fit in the corner here. So I put it where I want it on the card so I know. Then I'm going to flip it back and do the glue. And again, I'm just doing dots of glue wherever I can get them. This is the one that made me decide I didn't want to use the glue dots when I originally put the cards together. The other ones weren't so hard, but this one, the little dots took forever. And yet you actually kind of need, it's so loose. And again, as I'm getting too much, I'm just moving it off of there and moving it over somewhere else. You do need more to adhere it. It's so fine, and it would be so easy to catch. So I'm going to go just a little crazy with glue. But I'm just putting little dots. You probably can hear me tapping on the glass here, because this is the loose one that wants to come up. Because then it's just going to stay in place for me. And just a dot, because I don't want glue to come out and ruin the look of this. It's so lacy. It does really remind you of a fern. Yep. I was thinking when I was playing with this, it would be fun to grab my blending brush and add a little color to it. There's so much you could do with that. Okay, then we're going to start in the corner. Right there. I really like this tone-on-tone look as much as I said I wanted to grab a blending brush. Again, I'm going to skip the twine. And the original card had us put it down here. I bet you already know where I'm going to put mine. I kind of want to put it right here. And we're just going to grab a couple dimensionals. Nine cards, 3 each of 3 design, no stamping. You would have some choices if you chose to not put a sentiment on, or to stamp something different on the back, or to use what it comes with, because I bet you know somebody you can send a card to that says you make this world a better place. There you go. All right, and this is the envelope that goes with it. So this is one of the cards, and this is what it looks like according to the directions with the twine. And this is me just leaving off the twine. This is one of the cards made according to the directions. This is me putting it in a different spot with the same, with the twine, without the twine, and the very pretty envelope. Oh, I can't wait to put these in the mail. They're gorgeous. And then hoping this brightens your day. And that one, the only change I made is I put it up there, and I switched the orientation. So the kit is called Brighten Your Day. It was released by Stampin' Up in August of 2025. And thanks for watching. I really do appreciate it more than you know. And until next time, Take care and keep crafting. It's good for you.